I want to talk to y'all. Just take a listen to what I'm saying. Some of y'all gonna be mad. Some of y'all gonna agree. And some of y'all gonna disagree strongly. But I do not care. I'm a person that believes some of y'all opinions matter. But when this situation right here, I'm seeing it with my own eyes. These kids are way out of order. These YNs are way out of line. Y'all daughters need to not be your friends, ladies. And don't get it twisted. I'm not just talking about the ladies. I'm going to be talking about the ladies, and I'm going to be talking about the men. A lot of relationships didn't go the way they were supposed to go. And let's just be real. Don't nobody want to say it now, but a lot of these kids wasn't planned. The majority, nobody really laid down to have a kid with somebody. There are some people that plan their kids, but there's some people that just had sex. I was one of them people that just had sex. I didn't plan on having no kid with no baby mamas. And I say baby mamas. And I'm not going to blame it on the fact that I was young, but I was young when things happened and young when things went down. And I didn't know. But you learn as you go. I was never my kid's friend. You can have fun with your daddy. Your daddy ain't gonna be, you gotta be your friend. A lot of women be making it because the relationship didn't go right, and they think because their kid father's not there that they gotta be their friend and be more delicate with this kid. Because, oh, his daddy ain't around. Some of the reason why his daddy ain't around the kid is because a lot of y'all bitter and don't want to have him around the kid because y'all bitter. And then, yep, it's some dudes that just don't want to deal with the kid at all because they ain't want to have no kid by you. Or think about this. They didn't want to have a child because they weren't ready to be a father. A lot of women get the wrong misconception. When you tell a man, and listen to this, it's the big brother part. When you tell your man that you're pregnant, his answer and response, if he wants the child, is, okay, so what we got to go to the doctors, what we have to do, where you going to have to carry it, blah, blah, blah. He going to be concerned like that. If a dude don't want to have no kid by you and he just don't want to directly tell you what to do, he going to say, so what you want to do? What you want to do means I really ain't with it, but I hope you're on the same accord as I am. But if you haven't, oh well. And that's the main dude that ain't going to take care of it. Because he wasn't ready to have a kid. But women get it confused too when y'all do get pregnant by a dude. You say you had a kid. If a dude say he don't want it, that dude comes straight out and say he don't want it. You think because he don't want to have a kid with you. He don't want to have a kid because he ain't ready to be a father. And it's a lot of dudes that'll tell you, oh, hey, I ain't ready to be no father. So y'all do the kid in a certain way of trying to be the friend. You tell me how many of your friends you scared of. You tell me how many of your friends you really listen to. Because when you a friend with somebody, you tell your friend your information, or you ain't too hard on saying it around them. That's why your child has heard you have conversations to know that you lousy, know that you bitter, know that you scorned. And it was the times when you supposed to be saying, hey, get in the child's place, not a grown folks' face. But no, you didn't do them like that. They need to know. They need to know. I'm keeping it real. That's where your keeping real went wrong. And I don't want none of y'all to get upset with me, but if you do, I don't give a damn. If you firstly feel like I'm talking about you, I'm talking to you. Look what's going on outside. You got kids running around wearing poo shiesty masks, and the pandemic is over with. They ain't wearing that for safety. And a lot of them wearing it because their face shouldn't be seen nowhere. A lot of them wearing it because they think it's cool. So do you know what that means? That is somebody with one of the masks on walking around amongst people making it like they got ops. And then somebody who looking for some ops gonna do what they gonna do, and they gonna unalive your kid. And you ain't gonna know why. You walking around here with a Pooh Shiesty mask on with no iron. You ain't really about that life. You just think it look cool. Men that ain't in their kid's life, even after their kid is born, and the baby mama is not trying to keep them away, those are the ones that I can't stand. I had baby mamas trying to keep me away from my kids. And what, because I done nothing, it's just that they was bitter and they didn't go right. And then they looked up and I was on TV. And they looked up and I was here and I was there. And they just didn't want to deal with, you messed up with a dude, a good dude. You messed up with a dude that's willing to take his kids, take care of them, be around them. I have tried numerous times of getting my kids away from their mothers to be with me for a short period of time so I can teach them what a man is supposed to do. Teach my daughters what a man is supposed to do according to a woman. Teach my sons how to be straight stand-up dudes better than me. See, my whole thing of kids, my children have to be better than me. That's the way I feel like I succeeded. That my children are better than me in a number of ways. Some of them have came to the facts of it wasn't just daddy. And it's always two sides of a story. But when you living with your mama, you only gonna hear one. Because just imagine a few things. Just imagine your mama got pregnant because she wanted to move out of her house. She wanted to move out of the house that she was in that was ran by her grandparents or her parents. She just got pregnant to get out. She used you in a situation and she gonna use the system. We don't want y'all, it's a lot y'all want to talk about, man. I'm gonna do the rest of this on my podcast with some people, man. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Bald Heads Podcast on YouTube. It's the Bald Heads Podcast. Peace out, y'all.